Alright, guys, we are back for another Dokan battle video. We knock out a little hot take video here. Araf here, they asked me, so when I jump to look at one of these hot take videos, I especially like doing it not always in the same type of ways. Like sometimes I'll see a hot take there and I'm like, oh, I actually do want to talk about that point or something like that. But they asked me on stream and I was like, yeah. So here we are. I did not forget. I just sometimes take a while to get the stuff. Alright, so what is this? So this is Dragon Ball, Marvel, JoJo's, and JJK, and Fate. Okay. So, I mean, obviously I know a bit about JoJo's, but I actually, at this point, I was very into it in 2016, 17, 18, 19. After Part 3 aired, I never actually really got around to taking in the rest of the series. I remember part 5 was airing, okay? And it got to some part that I don't remember specifically what part, but it got to some part and I was like, yep, nope, we are reading. We're reading the rest of this. But I never got around to part 6. Obviously, part 7, I think many people say is the best part. Oh, I'm wasting a lot of time here. Now, in searching to get this hot take thread back up, I did notice that there was 41 takes here, so let me be speedy here. Although, if some of it, like Fate, I can't really give much at all. I don't really know much about Fate. These are the 3 greatest endings to any Dragon Ball arc. Spirit Bomb against Kid Buu. Okay, most would agree. Goku and Frieza working together against Jiren. I think a lot of people would disagree, because nowadays people get real whiny, at least on Twitter, about the Tournament of Power and shit like that. They just pretend that shit wasn't the hypest stuff ever when it was on air. This is crazy, though. The Trunks arc did not end with Zamasu winning. No, it didn't. It was Zeno saying, all right, we're erasing everything. I cannot think of an arc's ending I hate more than this. Man, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how they operate with the Dragon Ball Super kind of remake. I pray that they decide, because right now it looks like they're going up to Blue Goku versus Hit, Universe 6 or 7, and then they're going to do Moral Arc. Hopefully, they then really remix the Future Trunks arc up, because it needs to be badly remixed. Dude, we need 2009 Lil Wayne on the remix for that. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I I hate this. I have a rant video from the day it came out. I hated it so much the day it came out. It was, oh god. All right. Super 17 arc is GT's best arc. Wow. Okay, I have not heard that before, I don't think. The only arc in GT where someone besides Goku was important. Okay, so we're talking about Android 18, her connection to 17, and how, she allowed Goku to win, right? Super 17 had more aura than Baby and Omega. I mean, that's mostly... I mean, Omega had pretty crazy aura. Baby got bitched up a couple of times. Omega... I mean, I guess Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta bitched them up. Yeah, the thing about Super 17 is he mostly does whoop Goku's ass. Goku has never had a worse performance, ever, than his fight against Super 17. That is the worst performance Goku ever puts up, is the fight against Super 17. Goku is... you could tell he was dropped on his head as a kid. It's like, Goku, what are you doing? Goku is like, oh, he definitely absorbs energy. So I'll blast him with my strongest Kamehamehas. Goku, what are you doing, dude? Anyway, yeah, Goku is out of his mind in that fight, man. Yeah, okay, I mean, I could see it. I don't know about the Super 17 arc. It's dude, it's 4 episodes. It's legit 4 episodes long. So I don't know. The problem, the Shadow Dragon Saga should be the best arc, but I mean, it's they are just bullshitting up until we get to Sin, Ice, and Nova. Those are the only 3 Shadow Dragons that matter, which is stupid. That's why I am very much down for them to if they would redo the Shadow Dragon Saga in Dragon Ball Super, But like, I'm not. So think about they redo the Shadow Dragon saga now. I know everyone always gets so went, oh, remakes and not a creative bone in any blah 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 blah. Bruh, imagine that the Shadow Dragons are actually like the concept is the same. Imagine these boys are all 7 are like demons, and then Beast Gohan fights one, Orange Piccolo fights one, Broly fights like bro. Come on, stop. Like cinema, stop it. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'd probably I'd probably say Shadow Dragon arc anyway, but like the start of it is rough, but the ending is very fun. Avengers game wasn't as bad as everyone said. I had a better story than Spider-Man? Whoa. Okay, I do need to play this. I remember because the Avengers game, this was like a lot of online stuff and it's been shut down. I remember they actually changed this. These were devs. They changed one of the trophies in games so that people could still get the platinum even after the game like stopped kind of like being like live service or whatever. There's just so many infinite games I want to get around to. I don't know anything about this character right here either. Better protect above Spider-Man 1 is that seems I don't know about that. That's Spider-Man 1. That's up there as one of the best superhero games ever. Like I mean I haven't played this Avengers, but I mean I need to get it on my we need to try that out. There's just so many good games, dude. Season 1 of JJK was better than season 2. I liked the way season 1 looked better. I know people like so we can get into the whole like the super like fast animation style that people they oh my god, it turns my legs into butter. It just looks so good. I was never really as into it. Um like so like, like Sakuna versus Maharaga. Eh, I and the manga was great, but I mean, hmm, yeah, I I don't know. I feel like I did enjoy season 1 a lot more. I actually have to kind of get back up on JJK. I fell off heavy. Mahito was more fun in season 1 and 2. Each arc in season 1 felt more engaging than Shibuya. I don't know. Season 2 was really good. Like I like the Shibuya arc was super good. Obviously Yuji versus Mahito and it like is super good. What I would say is I do think I like the look of season 1 better. I think most would disagree with me, but that's where I land on it. Stardust Crusaders similar to Turn Power was super hype at the end. Yeah, I mean that yeah. It's like I would say like I want to say part 3 is my favorite part, but it's like I'm literally Dio versus Jotaro is actually like so like they built the whole like part is building up to it, and it to say it delivers is an understatement. I remember watching that. I was just like coming. Like what the whole that it was so good. I love it. The OST is so good. Dio is so good. But yeah, I mean, Eternal Power is a very similar thing. Remember they're fighting like the grasshopper who's invisible and shit. It's like, man, there's so many throwaway episodes of the Eternal Power. If they like put a little bit more effort into the Tournament of Power, like Toei, Toriyama, Toyotaro, all them, like Tournament of Power would have been the best Dragon Ball arc. But like they did not even like there's all these characters and they just threw together some bullshit for most of the teams, right? So dead points BS retracted on. Yep. Most of the fights in Egypt. I mean, like once they get to Egypt, a lot of them are a lot better. Uh, Pet Shop. That's the bird, right? The bird. And when they're in Dio's mansion, obviously those are so sick. Is that Vanilla Ice, right? Hmm. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. I like, bro. Huge W to Oh damn, what's this? It's Josuke, right? Josuke versus like yeah, incredible. I can't put it above Dio versus like no, I can't. bro, like Dio versus Jotaro is above like I put above a lot of like Dragon Ball fights. That shit is just so peak for me. For me, that is the high point of JoJo. Is the climax of part 3 for me. 6th anniversary should be in the Hall of Fame for celebration. First anniversary to have multiple major EZAs, introduce a new difficult content. And probably still has the best free-to-play units of any anniversary. I mean, yeah, dude, remember when the 11th anniversary had that really sick free-to-play Oh, it didn't have a free-to-play LR. You believe that they dropped the 11th anniversary and they're like, what if we didn't do a free-to-play LR? What if we didn't do a free-to-play LR? Yeah, I just, What if we didn't do a free-to-play LR? Whew. Not my favorite decision. Because, yeah, again, remember Roshi, 6th anniversary? Oh! Now, 7th anniversary LR, throwaway. 8th anniversary LR, I didn't really like so much, but people will really defend Sleepy Beerus. Wait. No, am I getting mixed up? Wait, no. Sleepy Beerus was 9th anniversary, right? Who was 8th anniversary? Oh, shit. It was... Uh-oh. Well, I don't usually forget details like this. Who's the 8th anniversary free-to-play LR? I'm gonna be so mad when I find it. Alright, let's see. The answer. Oh, it was Bobbity. It's LR Bobbity. That's who it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense why I forgot. LR Bobbity's EZA very good. Then 9th anniversary was Sleepy Beerus. 10th anniversary was... Yeah, 10th anniversary was whom? Oh, DKP, who was worthless, huh? Yeah, that would have really helped the 11th anniversary if we had a real EZA. But yeah, this is true. Because, like, remember, like, we weren't, like... The God event was, like, a really, really, really good one. That's really good. That's really good. Bruh, I'm in the middle of recording this hot take video, and then look at this. What the? They got a special thing that's gonna happen? Okay, we gotta get back to it. But anyway, I think 6th anniversary, these are good points, right? The major EZAs. When I compare 11th anniversary and I say, yeah, it's just not really that good. And I'm like, yeah, the 4th anniversary is a lot better. But like, you'd look at the 4th anniversary and be like, these are the EZAs. These are the events, right? Where's this? Where's this? Where's this? Remember, like, we got to account for like inflation, Dokan inflation, right? Of like just now, like, certain things are just baseline and expected that obviously we're not during 3rd anniversary, 2nd anniversary, 4th anniversary. 6th anniversary did start a lot of the good shit that we like. Yeah, so this is a good point for sure. Yeah, here we go. I don't really know too much about Fate. I'll probably just like skip through these. Especially because, again, I think there's 41 here, so we got to get moving. Okay, DBS 47. Yes, obviously that's the introduction episode for Goku Black, right? Greatest introduction to a Dragon Ball arc from the Switch and POV in the present to the Hell and Trunks timeline. Yeah, this saved the series. Like, if not, who knows? But like, this did so much for Dragon Ball Super. Like this episode, that Goku Black, like the reason, like Masako Nozawa as Goku Black turned me from a dub guy into a sub guy. That's it. It was Nozawa as Goku Black. I've said this many times, but Nozawa, like the voice actor for Zamasu is incredible. But like, I felt less threatened by Fusion Zamasu than I did by Goku Black. Goku Black is more threatening than Fusion Zamasu to me. A lot of that is Nozawa. So, I remember what was it? So I was watching this, and then it was the point where, because like I kind of like tapped in a little bit. Like it was like there was was like 4 or 5 episodes into the Goku Black arc or something like that. But I remember Goku Black goes through and ends up in the present, and like Goku Black comes out of the portal, and it's like I paused and I was like, I gotta go to the store and get snacks for this. Like, it was so sick, so sick. Way more fun to watch what was airing. Oh, then the Turn of Power. Majority of Turn of Power felt like filler every episode. Yeah, because the Goku Black arc had like a lot of mystery, right? It was a long time until we found out for sure, like, what exactly who Goku Black is and the plan and stuff like that. There was a lot of intrigue around it. Like, it was great. Like, they did a good job for a while, but it suffers a little bit of the same. Moro arc has a little bit of this problem too, where it's like Goku and Vegeta, all right, we're fighting Black, he beats us, all right, we run away and go back and we come back, all right, we're fighting Black, okay, he beat our ass, we're running away and coming back, right? Like, the Moro arc is like that too. I Yeah, it's just I think that the arc kind of like falls apart towards the end. They wanted to let Trunks have his moment when, I mean, the much better conclusion to the arc would have been Vegito Blue beating Zamasu. I think, or like Trunks working with Vegito Blue or something like that would have been a much better ending to the arc than what happened. The way they bastardized the fusion was no good, dude. No, it's no. Cars is the best JoJo villain. Cars is pretty sick, yeah. Uses his wits more than his brawn. Oh, the JP. I hope his dub and JP VA voice is Moro. Hit the JP voice for Cars is Kakashi from Naruto. Man, I don't know. I want Madara to voice. Yeah, I want Madara to be the voice for Moro. That would be so sick. All right, some Fate. We're gonna kind of like jump through these again. I don't really know much about Fate, so this is post Endgame isn't trash. Better than most of pre Endgame. So we're talking about the MCU. Yeah, I gotta. So man, there's so much content, but I do kind of want to catch up a bit before the Doctor Doom one. Like, I do need to kind of like get locked in on this. Because I mean, they're bringing back some of the staples. Like, dude, it's crazy because a lot of people like for sure like growing up on this like saga, right? Like, I remember I saw Iron Man 1 in theaters. A lot of those I saw in theaters. Iron Man, Thor, like a lot of those. Like, damn, yeah, that was I remember I remember actually like going to see Iron Man in theaters. Like, I have a vivid memory of that. That was in 2008. That's crazy. I was playing like GTA 4 at the time, something like that. Grifters, racists have ruined being a Marvel fandom. Oh yeah, yeah. So, I mean, this is a thing. Remember that this is not a thing against like Marvel. This is like it's infected everything. It's just like, I, bro, like anytime they see like any like people of color at all, like it's like they go to like the woke shit and stuff. Yeah, it's dumb. And me and Iron Cane, we're always laughing at how over the top some of these fools are with games, right? I think Tifa from Final Fantasy VII is the easiest example of how like over the top like the like anti woke people are. Dude, original FF7 Tifa versus remake Tifa, I will always say I think remake Tifa is hotter. Like, they put like the black undershirt on her and like the, I don't know what they're called, the stockings or whatever, and she's hotter than OG Tifa. And it's just like people were like, oh my god, they nerfed her. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy. Like, the people who are like so anti, it's ridiculous. So like, I understand this point for sure, right? Oh yeah, they hated damn, what was this? Was this Miss Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel, right? Because a woman or a person of color is in the movie show, suddenly it's woke. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's dude, yeah. And Twitter, right? After Elon Musk took over, I mean, Twitter just became a breeding ground, a cesspool for a lot of that type of nonsense too. Only reason well, I mean, yeah, popular shit gets hated on, right? Like that's exactly like if it's popular, it gets hated on. That's such a thing. Amazing story, well written characters, popular majority stories like Dragon Ball. People disregard it. This is interesting because I mean, at least from what I see, it seems like most people really love JJK. I would say it seems like JJK is like ridiculously beloved. I mean maybe it's just like the circles I'm not really looking for it too deep, but most people seem to really like JJK. Yeah. Oh, Red Zone Fusions Monster is not a bad fight. Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you. Majority why people hated it is because what I call anti-agenda file. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's facts. Because Fusions Zamasu's AOE, he would be whooping on people's favorite dog shit characters that they want to push agendas for. Bingo, bingo. So people hated it. Yup. Yup. Super Trunks or Turles, good characters, easily dominated the fight. Yeah, so true. So true. That Fusions of Asu meta was very silly. Very silly. Very silly. Alright, I'm recording this. I'm going to take a quick break just for a little snack. We got to finish this, and I got to cover that metal cooler stream. All of a sudden, a lot's going on here. Alright, guys. Coming back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're at 16. Okay. Let's keep going. Again, another fate thing, so we'll have to... We'll skip this. We'll skip this. We'll skip this. Oh, what's this? Okay, so this is Goku. That's UI versus Jiren. And then we got, I say Fusion Zamasu right there. Stupid for them not to reanimate the Goku Black arc or the TOP. Okay, so again, what it seems like is going to happen with the Dragon Ball Super remake is they're going until Universe 6 or 7. Then they're going to do Moro. And then presumably they're going to get back and do the Goku Black arc and probably turn out a power before going into the Granola arc. Presumably. We'll see what happens. In my opinion, it would be much better. Sorry for the cough. In my opinion, it'd be much better for like just the brand as a whole to bite the bullet and just make a consistent TV series. Now, I mean, maybe people wouldn't like it if I was in charge. We would do all of the arcs, do Tournament of Power. After Tournament of Power goes into the Broly movie, we do the Broly movie. And then after the Broly movie, it goes into Moro arc. We do Moro arc. Then it goes into Granola. We do Granola. Then the superhero movie takes place after Granola. We do that in order. Like, just boom. Just blast it all in. Just to create a nice, consistent start to finish product compared to like just going all over. Like, it's, I don't know. I think it probably would be better if they did it that way. I mean, people will go, no, I don't want to wait any longer. But it's like, bro, like a year ago, we're sitting in the dark. Like, they might never animate Moro. Like, it's a legit thing. They might literally never do the Moro arc. And it's just like straight up, they just literally might never do it. And now, like, we know it's going to happen. Like, just be a little patient, right? So, I want Vegito Blue in modern animations. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. But I do expect we will get, redo or remake Dragon Ball Super arcs related to these guys. I do think so. 2023 TDC. Oh, more fun. Okay. At the 2023, that TDC is overhated. I do think the Cooler Movie Celebration is better, but I mean, I would definitely meet you at the point where the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration is overhated. Oh, they're using my term, Dokan inflation. Cool. Better celebration. Yeah, like it's, yep, yeah, I get you. Okay, the sub EZAs, that's a good argument. It's a good argument, because, yeah, like, at Cooler's Armored Squadron, didn't they, like, basically suck? I don't remember them being that useful. Piccolo, Funny enough, Piccolo is actually like one of the most useful sub EZAs ever because of his value in World Tournament. Like the Tech Vegeta wasn't the craziest. I remember getting some value out of him in like Super Battle Road stages or something, but nothing really too crazy. Whereas like yeah, like Mai and Gowasu and Zamasu were like real solid sub EZAs for the 2023 celebration. Yep. Besides Int Goku Black, most of the EZAs were better. Um Oh yeah, because a lot of people really don't like STR Namek Goku. I'm actually much higher on him than most people are. But I remember back then I was doing like I would clear the red zone, like every stage of the red zone with the team, and like I was getting so much value out of that Namek Goku. I remember he was very helpful, very very helpful. Goma's a top 5 Dragon Ball villain. I don't want to do it in my head, but I mean, Goma's definitely cool. I'm doing a festival run at the same time, and I'm getting so unlucky, dude. This is. I don't even know. Like, I'm on turn 34. I don't even know if I've gotten a single final shine yet. I keep loading into the worst key of all time. This is. This is criminal. This game hates my guts so much, dude. Yeah, it does. Sorry. Hold on. I mean, I really like Goku Black. I really like Cell. I really like Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo is awesome, dude. He is so good. Top 5. I could probably get that. I do. Well, the only thing with Goma, though, is like Goma, a lot of the series is fun. Yeah, he's good. And he's really great once he gets the eye. I think, like, maybe if, like, he just had more time to actually do stuff. That's the only thing, right? Like, he doesn't really do very much. For a long time, he's not doing very much. Okay, yeah, again, Miss Marvel. So I'm gonna have to, because the thing is with MCU, we have 1,000 like TV shows, movies. Like I haven't seen almost any of the movies. Like the second Doctor Strange one, Multiverse of Madness or whatever. I never saw that. Like there's a Thor movie I never saw. Like there's just like all that shit I haven't seen. So I'm like way behind. Oh, interesting. 11th anniversary is overhated. Okay, let's see this. Best unit quality you've seen in a celebration. Okay. I mean, if we're talking the main 4 LRs, ninth anniversary does beat it. And ninth anniversary probably is the highest we've ever seen. Because, like, the Gammas were the worst character coming out of that celebration, and they were insane, right? Unit quality is a bit more important. Celebration, bad units bad, can't be fixed. Bad celebration / content can be fixed in the next one. Okay, so um like all right, so the 11th anniversary maybe is a little mid, but at least the characters were good, so the next celebration can be great, and we could still enjoy the 11th anniversary characters. I could see the argument there, right? Like, I mean, you could say like 10th anniversary I think is the best like celebration of all time in Dokkan history, but like the characters certainly were not on the level of these guys. No way. I mean, for a while, Tech Vegito and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku and AGL Gogeta were, but we'll see what the aging process is going to look like for these guys. Daima Vegeta, I mean, people don't really talk much about this guy, but lately he's been pissing me off. 2023 Golden Week, there was 0 content. That's correct, yeah. That people, like, I actually have seen quite a few people nowadays talk about that being their favorite celebration in Dokkan history. Like, I've seen several people say that, by the way. This one right here. But it is true. People were screaming there's no content about that celebration. That was such a common complaint. I remember vividly. Yep. Units were so good, people remembered it fondly. Same with the Broly. Well, remember, the Broly Worldwide, the thing about this celebration is that they really nailed the final data download was maybe one of the well, that year was so good. I was going to say one of the better data downloads of the year, but that year was so strong, 2024. But, like, remember, the last data download was literally 2 of the strongest EZAs of all time and 2 great fights in the Janemba and Gogeta memorable battle fights, right? Like, yeah, they haven't done one of those. Yeah, it was memorable battles is what it's called, right? They haven't done one of these in quite some time. There's Union Master. Yeah, it wasn't this year. It's like last year, right? There's Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. Memorable battles. Yeah, so my last video in that playlist was during the 10th anniversary, huh? That was the last one. Yeah, so we get to here. And yeah, the Gogeta and Janemba fights. I remember we were running characters in there, right? There it is. Stage 10, stage 9. That was good. Some good shit, dude. Very fun. I'd love to see them bring back the memorable battles, right? Really, for sure. Okay. Dokan community will never be as... Hey, look, it's all the, like, YouTubers. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. We are Dokan. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Oh, look, is that my Angel Iron Cane right there? Slay looks very upset. Diddy's not doing too good. Yeah. Poor Diddy. Poor Mr. Saucepan. How fun. How fun. Joseph in part 2 is the best JoJo. I mean, I'm gonna be Mr. Boring, and I'm gonna say my favorite is Jotaro, and my favorite part is I'm probably gonna go with part 3. I'm gonna be Mr. Boring with those and just do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to be transform into Mr. Boring for that. All right, let's keep going. Potential man memes for Megami are getting old. Well, yeah, I mean they've crossed over into everything, right? Like. Still funny, but getting old, completely ignoring the story that Megami himself never strove to be the same height as Gojo. I need to see how that concludes. I've not again like followed kind of like the end. Like I'm very curious. I want to get back to it. I want to get back to it. Okay. Oh, Krillin wasn't wrong in choosing to not kill 18. That point, 18 hadn't tried to hurt innocent people. I think that's an argument someone in the show makes, isn't it? Yeah, at that point, the androids hadn't really killed 17, 18, 16. Hadn't really killed innocents, right? People love to ignore Goku healing Piccolo Jr. when he almost killed Goku on a world domination, had no signs of good. Yeah, I mean, it's just how it works in Dragon Ball where that like, Goku spares Piccolo Jr., and then Piccolo ends up becoming a huge ally. Goku spares Vegeta, same thing. Krillin spares Android 18, same thing. So, yeah. I mean, we can, personally, I do, like, okay, like, if we would have to, like, who is more at fault, right, between Krillin, I mean, Trunks was doing his best, so I think putting any blame on Trunks or Android 16 is ridiculous, right? They're not, like, they were literally both doing everything they could, 16 and Trunks. It's between Krillin and Vegeta. Vegeta is way more at fault than Krillin is, I think. Vegeta, I mean, he was being a dumb fuck. Okay, he let Cell just slither that tongue, man. Come on, Vegeta, be better. Oh, yeah, this is crazy. I'm literally using EZA tier list right now. He's super on screen. I don't have it on screen, but okay. So physical tier list top 5 worst release of all time. I don't think I would get there with him. He had stuff compared to a lot of other units. Built up to 20% damage reduction. Goku family enemy. Yeah, all the bosses were extreme. And he got 2. Okay, I see. He got 2 ban units, which almost no characters do. One of them was really good. The other was trash. And yeah, the EZA was Gohan and Goten. I don't think I would get Turles to top 5. No way. No way. Because, I mean, Super Trunks that year was worse. For sure. Um, I would probably... Man, I maybe would almost want to go just, like, revisit and look at what, like, some of the stats were for some of these characters. But I would almost probably say I would think, what's his name is worse as well. 17 and 18? I kind of feel like 17 and 18 were probably a worse release also than Turles. And obviously, Raditz is the worst of all time. There are some other stinkers. Like, Raditz is worse. First Form Frieza. First Form Frieza is secretly, like, one of the worst of all time. Especially because he was in the great year of 2024, where most characters were really good. No! Whoa, you're fucking... Whoa, 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 whoa. You're losing me. We are not... We are not hating on Diavolo. Hell no. The mystery of trying to find him is more exciting than his actual reveal. I don't agree at all. This is one of my favorite parts. Like, him versus... Oh, damn, what's his name? Polnareff, right? I'm going to watch that scene as soon as I'm done recording this. Actually. Nah, that scene, bro. Phew. Man. No, that whole scene, there's like a 6, 7, that whole rest of that episode is so damn good. Vegito Blue is the most hype. No, it's not true. It's UI Goku. Trust me. Listen. I've told this before, but like, so we were watching it. We were anticipating Goku and Vegeta might use Vegito, right? Because there was kind of some breadcrumbs. And then the episode happens, the father-son Gallic Gun. And, I mean, the next episode preview, it was just, there's Vegito Blue. Like, that was the... Literally, that's like the first shot of the next episode preview. It's like, oh my god. And I remember watching it. And it's like, you know, they start fighting. And once... like, I want to say, I watched it for the first time. And remember that initial volley is so good. And then like Vegito and Zamasu, like when they're like clashing and they're screaming, and it's like, bro, like I was in tears. I was like, oh my god, this is like what I'm talking about right here. And then it's just, yeah, then all of a sudden, like, it feels like a lot of the fight starts taking place almost off screen, you know. And I don't, man, like if Vegito Blue and Zamasu had kept fighting and it got like more and more grand, holy shit, dude. Damn. It's gonna be your first time seeing a fusion being introduced. Yeah, I was an unk, right? I was a big time unk. So like I remember watching Vegito. Like I think the first time I saw a Vegito episode, my friend had it like downloaded from like LimeWire or something like that. Like before I saw it on TV. But like, yeah, dude. But all that to say, like UI was definitely like more grand. That shit, like shutting down the internet, right? Like websites breaking and shit. Like Vegito Blue was sick, but he wasn't doing that. Oh yeah, we got more coming here. This would be a fire TDC. I don't know. Right now, looks like it's gonna be Beast Gohan. Like I feel like we need a character a little bit bigger than this right here. I do think that this would be a very interesting unit though, in like a GDC setting or something like that. To me, GDC is the one where we can get like a little bit like kind of like very experimental. Like I would like to see like a nice animation, like, you know, Kid Goku and Android 18. I think would be sick. I'd be down with that. We do have STR Super 17 ready to EZA, and we have AGL Omega ready to EZA, and we have INT Super Saiyan 4 Goku ready to EZA as well. So we would have essentially the necessary characters to EZA for that, for sure. For sure. Okay, all right. Oh, Can I please plot the Avengers game? Okay, okay, I'll look into it. So, right now I want to do 007, and I kind of want to do that Batman game, and I got like an itch in my brain to do one of the OG Final Fantasies. I was thinking about Final Fantasy 4. So I'm probably going to try and do those. I just finished Infamous 2. I am curious about the Avengers game though, for sure. Oh wait, let's see. So this is the Marvels. Okay, I have heard like almost nothing about this. Spider-Man No Way Home was good. Oh, I mean, I don't think I mean it'd be I mean the grand nature of this again after seeing all these movies in theaters leading up to this, like this was I mean this is where it's just like, you know, as an unk who was there seeing Iron Man in theaters when it came out in 2008, like no way. I would need to see this, but like this Spider-Man was really good, but like bro, I mean Endgame is way better, right? Shadow Dragon event at Six Dead. No, those stages were kind of fun. Better EZA besides Physical Broly. Yeah, I mean, I guess that New Year's celebration, you would include AGL Gogeta and Physical Broly, and AGL Gohan and in Cell were part of that New Year's. I talk about it frequently, though, of how this is secretly one of the best stretches in Dokkan history. And unfortunately, it is kind of secretly because Global, you know, like the game wasn't synced at the time. But from when these two dropped right here, all the way until the 8th anniversary finish, this is probably the best period of Dokkan history where Dokkan was correctly handling what many consider to be Dokkan's biggest problem, which is pacing. Many people consider pacing to be the worst issue for Dokkan, but this was masterclass at the time. Every 3-4 days, there was a lot of stuff dropping. It was so good, so good. Oh, here's my video right there. EZA Physical Brawler should be in discussion for one of the worst EZA ever. And then, you know, Gogeta was ridiculous. Um Wait, what is this? So this is a cliff right here? Oh yeah, but here's like this is against Cell Max. I mean, Cell Max was just a slaughterhouse, right? Everyone was getting bullied by Cell Max. So he's gonna get destroyed right here. I wonder if someone is locked. Like I don't remember like what this video would have been or anything. So this was probably like January of 2023. Oh my god, he's getting destroyed by normals. Holy hell. Looks like I just put Broly on the cooler team, maybe? Wow. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know though. The thing about this Broly is, I mean, it's just kind of like that. STR Piccolo is very effective in World Tournament. Hard for me to consider Broly one of the worst of all time when he's so good for tournament World Tournament. I mean, he is. He is. Their EZAs are overrated. I've seen quite a few people actually say that. But I mean, hey, it's Blue Fusions, and that guaranteed dodge turn was ridiculous, and they had insane damage potential as well. Absolutely nuts damage potential. So this is no. This is the type of shit where people will see this and they'll go crazy. No. Heroes over DBZ and OG Dragon Ball, I cannot get there. I like Heroes, but no way, no way, no way, no way. No, what? No, part 5 of JoJo is awesome. To me, I like part 5 way better than parts 1 and 2. I probably am like one of those fans. Like, I don't want to say I tell people like, yeah, skip part 1 and 2, because that's a huge like that's essentially the same thing as like skipping like OG Dragon Ball or something like that. Like, I'm not saying that, but I would say like I like part 3, 4, and 5 way better than part 1 and 2. I do. I don't know about part 6. I haven't had much you know, kind of uh like I haven't been exposed to that one very much, but yeah. What? No, dude, he kicks ass. I mean, no hate to part one or anything, but I'm taking him over Jonathan, man. Him being Dio's son has nothing to do with the story. Nah, I don't agree. It's been a while since I've actually like watched a lot of it, but I remember really liking Giorno. I really liked him. Yeah, I disagree with this too. Dio in part three, oh my god, was so sick, dude. I think he's written better in part one. Okay. Relationship rivalry with Jonathan is much better. Feel like he regressed as a character in part three. Yeah, I mean, okay. So you're not seeing his like rise to this like vampire lord. Like it's like he's already like established at that point, right? So like that, I feel like that's probably what it is. You're seeing everything that brought Dio to being like this, vampire lord, whereas part three starts and he's already the strongest being in the world, right? Basically, especially as soon as speaking of the world, as soon as he gets his stand, right? Like, yeah. Part six Dio's more similar to his part one self. Okay. Yeah, I gotta see part six. Daima Super Saiyan 4 is better oh wow, I disagree with this too. Hell no. I think GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku mogs him badly. Badly. Daima. I do not like the huge arms. Like the cartoonishly huge arms. I just think GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku looks cooler. This is like not a flattering, cool looking shot of GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but like I think this design is better than the Diamond design. Personally, don't like how GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku made him more violent and less merciful. And I don't know. It kind of going right up my alley there. Yeah, dude, like super serious Goku, which he always is pretty much in Super Saiyan 4. I guess besides when like Vegeta's on screen with him, but like, yeah, I love that shit. Diamond Super Saiyan 4 feels more Toriyama and suits Goku better, is what you're saying. GT Super Saiyan 4 suits Vegeta. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Okay, I could see that. I think I would disagree, but oh wait, this keeps going. Oh my god. What? Whoa! Wait, how long are we? I thought this was 41. This goes up to 50. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I'm doing this festival run anyway. Oh yeah, but I mean, people are aware of this, right? So like, GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta doesn't really do anything. Um, I mean, it's mostly because they fail. Because Vegeta's plan was to go Super Saiyan 4 just so they could use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Vegeta's plan wasn't even to fight as Super Saiyan 4. It was just because once he did that, him and Goku would be able to do fusion again. That the only way they could do fusion is if they were both Super Saiyan 4, since Goku was like in his child body outside of Super Saiyan 4. So like that's the whole plan. So like I don't like the plan was good. Gogeta just fucking goofed off, right? Like shows up solely to be a fusion battery. Yeah, but guess I mean that's to me that's sick. Destroyed by Omega Nova. Doesn't even do any cool attacks. Yeah, I mean that is true because the final shine is something he introduces in the Super 17 fight, right? So I guess that I mean that is true. That is true. That's for sure. Okay. Um okay, so yeah, I can't really comment or speak on Fate too much, so we'll go by this. What? You're losing me at the end here. I disagree with so much of these takes. No, this movie kicked ass. The Winter Soldier? What? No way. Like they've referenced like some of the combat in here. Remember there's Sakura in the Naruto episode where like the fisticuffs with the guy was Captain America versus Winter Soldier? Like come on. No, this is a bad take. This is a great movie. This is a great movie. That's a great movie. Okay, so again, I haven't really seen any of the Marvel shows. Moon Knight. I know Toon likes that a lot, right? He references that a lot, or at least a bunch, right? Miss Marvel. Okay. I gotta like catch way up on all this. Marvel zombies. Okay. Is this underrated characters? You meant to say top 7 in the verse, maybe in top 5. Yeah, because she has what is it? It's like a black hole ability. She lost to Kenjaku due to plot. Well, yeah, because what is it at the top? It's like damn, like the special grade sorcerers or whatever. Like it's like Gojo, her, Yuta. Is there another one? Well, I'm obviously Kenjaku's on that level. Is he meant to be the last one? But it was Ghetto, right? Ghetto was. Hmm. I mean, people love this character though, right? It's not like she's like people don't fuck with her heavy. Fate, we gotta skip. Okay. Oh, above. What is this? JJK. This is season 3, right? I have not watched this yet. I should. I need to tap in. Steve was right in Civil War. Even though they messed it up, it would be worse for the government to control the Avengers. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I can see it. I can see it. Fate, we gotta skip by. Oh, okay. I will always defend movie 10 Broly. People say his character's ruined because he became a mindless beast. Is there more? Okay. I thought it was fine. I mean, like Broly is like a super popular character. Basically, I think it's pretty enjoyable when Broly is on screen, right? I think Broly kicks ass. All right, guys, there we go. 50 takes. I mean, I had to skip by a bunch of Fate stuff, but yeah, a lot. Towards the end here, though, I disagree with so much of this. No, Winter Soldier kicks ass. Um, I like Super Saiyan 4 Goku better in GT. I like Dio in Part 3 better. Maybe I'm a little boring though, right? Like I'm like like yeah, like I like Dio better in Part 3. Jotaro's like my favorite. Jojo. I probably would say Part 3 is my favorite part just because of the crazy fight between Dio and Jotaro at the end. Fun though, fun though. I actually really enjoy, like we come in here under the guise of Dokan, but then we're able to talk about a lot of it. Like I do like these. Like who for dude, was it Abu? Abu actually like did some of the first ones of these, right? Where he kind of like did like, all right, Naruto and Dokan hot takes. Right. I enjoyed it. This was fun. This was fun. All right, let me know what y'all think. I will catch y'all next time.